Let's get some Tekken knowledge first. While we're at it, we have Bato on King advancing to play Chumbo's Asuka. Chumbo's Asuka is now Garyu rank. Hell yes, Chumbo.
No way, that's insane. Dude, you know, just seeing King alone, I already know who's popping off in chat just saying this gameplay. And we got Asuka. Yeah, I'm gonna be the odd one out. I'm gonna be rooting for my boy Chumbo. Let's go, Chumbo.
Chumbo, let's hustle. Hell yes. Big response there from Bato. Okay.
I was gonna say, Bato, because your experience on fighting games has expanded to every horizon. I feel like you kind of dabbled with everything. Do you think like there's a similarity that like you say like if you're playing a lot of Street Fighter that you can pass on to Tekken, for example?
I'm trying to think. I think there definitely is. I feel like the Tekken, as we see Chumbo pull off that close round one. I'm trying to think like the analogies that I've made are sort of like maybe unconventional, but playing Manon in Street Fighter, I was like, you know, I'm big into like, you know, the mix up, like, am I gonna grab you, am I gonna hit you, whatever. And so now I'm like, I don't know if like in Tekken it's like, I mean, King is that big grappler, you know what I'm saying? I don't really play King, but I play Reina, and I'm sort of transitioning that game into like, oh well, Reina has all these different stances that she mixes in and mixes up with, so there are like parallels between like characters and two even different archetypes. It's like I can't even like predict, and I'm still like learning the sort of comparisons here. But what do you think, Sammy?
I definitely agree. Like after kind of like playing a lot of games, that instance of neutral, and I feel like no matter what game you're playing, it's still gonna be there. If you have like a really nice foundation or idea of what neutral is, then you'll be good to go. But as you said, like command grab characters, look at Taco, bro, just getting some shiny wizards after shining wizards into some insane movement. But Chumbo with the air throw, I didn't even know he was impossible, man. What the?
Chumbo rising up, and as Chris pointed out in chat as well, through each round two, the heads-up conversion through the smash, dude, closing out with that insane display from Chumbo. Now let's see where Bato digs deep. Can they find, you know, what sort of adaptation they need to make against this like this Chumbo's offense right here? Look at Chumbo getting started real quick, just tapping, trying to go into armor, and that was really nice call out from Bato. It says, I'm gonna grab you if you do that. Big damage on that.
Oh, unfortunately, with that armored move, and Chumbo with the duck, kind of predicting what move Bato is throwing out. And going for that wall conversion. Jesus Christ, that damage.
The damage was not, and now mixing in the lows, mixing in the launcher. Really great pressure at the wall from Chumbo. One more, just, we're just getting started with that backflip.
Dude, Chumbo's eating some that can of spinach with this damage. What the heck is going on?
Seriously, the health bar I feel like is dissipating. Sammy, it's not 13 seconds, 15 seconds, and look, we're in rage.
Oh, pops the rage. Takes the shiny wizard in. There we go. Punishes with the launcher.
Really, really locked in play from Chumbo. Not getting hit by the shiny wizard, and great respect from Bato now blocking that back three.
I feel like in this game, like compared to almost every other fighting game, this is one of the things that this is a bad habit that a lot of people can have to control. It's mashing. This game, you do not want to mash. Because one counter hit it and boom, 60% of your health is gone.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness, and Bato is really racking it up now. Look at that grab off the airborne state, and they're keeping it up.
Great momentum. Ooh, that launcher. Is that gonna hit?
Oh, it is. Chumbo is going to connect with that. I thought Bato maybe had enough time. They were certainly respecting a lot. They needed to be a little bit more patient, I think, with trying to take their turn back, but respect. They really, well, oh my God, Sammy, look who Fidooop is playing.
No way. Oh, okay, all right. You know, I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just smelling the level right now. Here the bug. It is just a sight to behold. I have a tear in my eye.
Oh my gosh. Here it is. Panda is in town. The Bears are here to play. Now mixing it up with Chumbo's Asuka.
My God, yo, Fidooop got the movement. You see the move?
Yeah. The Panda's shooting here. Oh my goodness, it doesn't end.
Oh my God, and Fidooop got the wall, but trying to force Chumbo to just get up. And this is one of the things in Tekken that I feel like a lot of people kind of underestimate, and it's your wake up matters as important as your offense, because you can just kind of get like okied really hard, but sometimes you're just like, all right, I'm just hold down and just stay on the ground, or just change my wake up like Fidooop just did, doing the spring attack
to take it, and that was after a series of really momentous wake-up options from Chumbo had pretty much equalized the hell right there, brought us to the slow-mo spring kick from Fidooop that sealed round 1.
And like I'm saying, both of these guys have like a good idea of their wake-up options and see what's the best one to do, and it really does determine the course of your battle, and just even like risks that you take while you're getting up, like that spring attack. Like, it's really fast, but if you block it, it'll be straight to your turn. And Chumbo is just getting some chunks of damage here.
Huge throw there, really nicely done, and great follow-ups all around from Chumbo.
Man, Asuka gotta have some strength for throwing an entire Panda in here.
I love that great check from Chumbo on Fidooop, just trying to go for one of those slower wind-up slash attacks from the Bears. Oh, and Chumbo has more checks in the heat smash.
Spring attack central, and then there's the heat smash, getting that insane amount of damage. And then we got I got Fidooop in that bear stance, going just hooking the mid after mid.
Chumbo just knew they couldn't resist and popped the Rage Art right now. Here it is. Huge damage to go up another round. They are 1 round away from taking game 1. Huge Rage Art. The Rage Art dimension.
Chumbo, the Texas Smash?
The Texas Smash. Here we go. Taking us all the way to the wall with the Detroit Smash now. What's going on? Big feint, and like these are like crazy masked moves here from Fidooop. Look at that, brings Chumbo into the rage.
Yeah, just Fidooop just trying to force Chumbo to get off on the ground of these OTGs, and that heat smash.
Chumbo,
is that a beach ball?
The beach ball came out.
Dunk on Chumbo with a beach ball,
and Chumbo now, dude, Chumbo getting low parry here. Fidooop found it, is able to rack up some damage, take us to the wall off that too, and finds the throw.
Yeah, Fidooop is starting to understand Chumbo's rhythm, especially going for that ballsy low parry, but it definitely paid off. And oh my god, the amount of OTGs that Fidooop is getting.
Wow, Fidooop brought that one back after falling down 2 rounds to 1. They come quick, clean 2 back. They take game
Fidooop,
1. The Panda is here to stay.
Fidooop is out here making Panda look like top 5, man. Like, what is going on?
Oh my goodness. That's the real oh my goodness, the All Might voice. As we said, we're watching some smashes come out.
And we have a slower round start, but Fidooop is just chunking with these pokes and gets a nice wall conversion. And OTG after OTG, and this guy ended it.
You wouldn't know it was You wouldn't know it was a slow start, Sammy, from the health bar. Exactly, Sammy, it was 12 seconds, 12 count. Look at that, more launcher here from Panda. Fidooop is cooking now with the bear.
And look at that corner carry. It goes for OTG, whiffs. Chumbo runs up, grabs, but Fidooop did his homework, dude. Got the tech out.
Holy cow, now Pop gets into heat through the engager now. Still pressuring.
I'm not even lie. I got hit from that low. I didn't even know what I was in low. I would have like got hit by that and then I would have felt like I stepped on a banana peel.
Huge heat smash to close out round 2 here, and now Fidooop is 1 game away from rising up to winners finals. Now what will Chumbo do? Chumbo sort of, I think, playing a little more patiently, wants to see as much as they can from Fidooop and try to respond to it through those first 2 rounds. Now let's see if they can pull the 3 clean back here.
My god, that move, you saw that heat activation?
Oh my god, and look at that. Chumbo is gonna have to take so much chip through, like so much damage through getting their Rage Art off. It is gonna be a big chunk off of Fidoop's bar, but they are still in it. They need to really check
the round running, and does the heat engage to keep Fidooop on the ground? Wait,
Fidooop had the lows. Fidooop kept striking low and pulls off another 2 games to 0 result. This takes them to winners final. Panda, if Fidooop have made, like you said, you can either take a low and you're blocking a low, or you can get launched because they made you block low. Or like I feel like scenarios in this game too, like when you're playing against Reina, where after she like spins into Sentai, then like you duck and you like block a lot of her strongest options. It's definitely something to get used to. It's definitely something to get used to.
Like when I was playing the game, like it was something where like I'm betting my ancestors that this guy's gonna go for a high, but you just get launched.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where you kind of have to. And Tekken is one of those games where you have to take a risk if you want to go to like win the entire set. You know.
Exactly. You have to take that risk and yeah, you just have to be able to send it, and that comes into play like too, Sammy, like you were saying, you're trying to like condition your opponent to like, you know, respect certain options. That opens up new avenues for you.
And speaking of new avenues, we got WATR with the insane Jin corner pressure.
It's true. The Sonic the Hedgehog Jin over here. Sonic WATR rising up, and then we got Yahmex here on lead. This is huge.
Dude, I like that sequence. A lot of plus frames, a lot of pressure, which allowed Yahmex, or kind of allowed WATR to kind of just establish a lot of dominance in the corner.
Definitely. I like your style, Sammy, of like, dude, being the plus frame monger, right? Like, hell yes, you got to keep it your turn every way you can. The longer you can, the more you're in charge.
Exactly. You're just gonna cram as many plus frames as possible when you're balling.
That's
and
right.
We have Yahmex with a lot of balls. Look at that insane string. I think I would have been blocking for 2 years with that string, dude. What the heck?
And look at this, keeping it up, heads up, and kudos to Sonic WATR. Really heads up, finding the gap there, able to punish it with that little kick, boop, little hop and a kick, and that gives them game 1 here.
But you know, Yahmex is not a person not to be underestimated, because Lee's a really explosive character. One counter hit and you are kind of eating lunch, breakfast, and dinner.
All on the same plate, right? And seriously, look at this pressure from Jin right now, taking us to the wall I feel like every round we've gotten here. And it's up to Yahmex now to dig themselves out, sort of spin it around. They're pushing WATR to the wall now.
Ooh, that 2-hit string into like a little tick throw situation that looked really clean from Yahmex, but WATR just cashing out damage, getting that wall carry.
Really nice. That little hit right on the wall gave them the hit they needed just to close out round 1. And look at this.
You saw that round start. That man, Yahmex was moving.
That was huge from Yahmex. Quick launcher to get us started. Now big pressure here in the corner.
That boy was moving.
Finds the throw. Sonic WATR does have the tech. Kudos to them, but Yahmex gets into heat.
And we got the heat handshake. And WATR just taking Yahmex to across the map.
Look at that. WATR just feasting off of these electrics that are plus on block now in the heat.
And look at that chip damage, dude. Like half his health bar is just gray health.
Insane.
But Yahmex is recovering slowly but surely.
Dude, they needed that health that they recovered from the onslaught. They needed that to survive, but for one more moment. But Sonic is still going to be able to find the closer in the round. They're not 1 round away.
WATR going for that heat engage. Yahmex unfortunately whiffing that launcher, which allows WATR to cash out. Nice, Yahmex respecting Yoki and getting a nice jab out to turn the tide's momentum. And a heat engage just to stop. He's giving WATR that full sense of confidence, but unfortunately gets that hit back and closes that game.
Sonic WATR has found it. What aggression here from Sonic. All set. The Kazuya has come out. Nah, I thought we were gonna see Jin again. We're seeing Kazuya. Oh
yeah,
my goodness.
we got the swap. Never know. Let them know your next move.
Dude, trust no one, not even your pants here. What is Fidooop and Panda gonna do now versus Kazuya? Let's see. More antics.
And you already see it. And you know, this is one of those characters that it's so iconic. And Kazuya's main game plan is to just be as aggressive as possible. If you get the ball rolling and get a knockdown, that's where a lot of Kazuya's magic starts to spawn in. And Fidooop is not letting that happen with a lot of these bear slams.
That's right. And look at Water did really well to sort of dig us back all the way to mid-screen, but kudos to Fidooop, remained concentrated, needed that last interaction, that last hit, and they find it. And look at this. This is Water now prioritizing, like, let's get to the wall where Kazuya is so strong right now. Look at this pressure against the wall. Ooh, mixing in an electric as well and keeping the pressure up. Now pops heat.
Yeah, and look at that wall pressure. Gets that one clean hit and you get that wall splat.
Super well done from Sonic Water. 7 golden letters, absolutely on the back of an insanely great game plan from Sonic Water. Save all the resources till you get to the wall where Kazuya is so strong. Super well done.
Starting with a really aggressive round start, winning that interaction by mashing 1-1.
Dude, hell yes. Oh, nice interruption from Sonic Water. Fidooop did really well to stay on the ground there. Nicely done from Fidooop, and now blocks the sweep too and responds. Look at this from Fidooop.
Oh, blocks that hell sweep and cashes out. Look how much damage he's cashing off that hell sweep.
Sammy, where does the health go? It's nuts.
It's just gone. And now this is the scariest stages to be on, because if you get that wall slam, then you're donezo. You're donezo.
This is it. The floor is officially lava, folks. What will happen? Let's see. Fidooop doing really well enduring the electrics and responding now with a launcher. Let's see where Kazuya ends up. The wrong side of the wall.
And nice conversion. Oh, was that for the floor slam? I'm not too sure.
Goodness.
And oh my Jesus Christ, that is an insane move.
What a statement over that damaging wind-up swipe from Fidooop, closing it out on 7 golden letters of their own. They take game 1. They take game 1 here in winners finals.
What an insane back and forth, dude. Some formidable foes going on the screen, both getting perfects on each other and having such an aggressive game plan where, like, now it's to the point where both players have their own distinct win condition. Are we seeing a switch?
I think we're seeing the swap. I think Water is pulling out the swap. They might go back to the Jin that served them so well in the winter semifinals we saw. And shout out, it looks like we have the squad pulling up, and Zeus and Ash Yada. Ash, thank you so much as well for dropping the follow. You're tripping with Misho, all the legends, rooting for Fidooop here, rooting for Sonic Water. Let's hustle, legends. Dude, this is quite the set happening right here. Hell yes. What is I don't know. I think the one other character we've seen from Sonic Water in Bato City, Sammy, is Bryan. So that could be the total wild card, is Bryan coming out.
Get ready for the
oh my god, how many people, how many are there? What? Leo is here.
Oh my snap. To be honest, I was gonna say my money was low-key more oriented towards maybe a stage swap, because maybe not a lot of people really prefer that stage just because how volatile it is. And
definitely,
I mean, speaking of stages, we do got the nice infinite stage, close to infinite.
Close to infinite, yes, they feed families. Here we go. Nicely done. Panda really working Water's Leo right now. Look at this, just doing the dance, springing in for more pressure too. And look at this, nice call out from Water. Gets that soft launch now. And interrupts the heat smash.
And that's gigantic momentum. That Water has that back sway into that nice knockdown. Tried to continue the Roki, but unfortunately couldn't get more because Fidooop was staying on the ground.
Fidooop has the low parry too, and this is like we're both even Steven while enraged. Oh, Fidooop was trying to get that OTG.
I'm not sure if that was a knowledge check, but Fidooop going for that OTG and Water responding with that spring attack. That was a 3000 IQ move.
Huge stuff. Fidooop is up another round here, and now both players are trading lows, trading launch combos. The spring kicks are coming. All these wake up options being utilized now, Sammy.
And I like the combo choice that both of these players are going for. They're prioritizing corner carry over damage, and like as you can see, like just if one of these people get a launcher, they're booking them some tickets from New York to Florida at this
point. We're going for another trip here, says Fidooop, popping that rage art. Nicely done to extend the bread and butter. Oh, the Water was like, I'm ready for whatever you got here. I got enough in the tank to just armor through and crush you.
Yo, that heat engage just smacking Fidooop straight out of the air was insane. And we got WATR, the launcher, getting that nice juicy corner carry, just closing in, choosing to respect the Oki after the spring attacks that happened, which is a nice choice of just adapting to Fidoop's options on wake up. And unfortunately, it wasn't enough to read that spring attack right there, which springs in straight into neutral.
Right.
And we got that whiff punish launcher.
Really well done from WATR. Great patience now in the game. They're coming back, growing into the set. This switch to Leo is really, you know, they seem more comfortable here. Oh, but Fidooop is going to take them outside of their comfort zone. Oh, but first to the commentator,
ooh,
perhaps we're going to do another launch combo, Sammy.
And we're starting to see the demand for heat right now, as both players, they're using that heat to their advantage, just trying to state their offense and get as much chip damage as possible. Like WATR did that nice conversion, give them the first game.
Huge stuff to close out too. I feel like, you know, Fidooop there just like resting on the ground for a little too while long, and WATR just able to just rack it up. It's just insanely well done. GG's and super well played. They made winners finals now a 1-2, 1-1. We are tied now, and we do
Is
have all
Fidooop
the
gonna go for the change?
I'm wondering.
I'm guessing. I'm pulling in my chips towards the table. There's gonna be a stage switch. It has to be a stage switch.
Now, and to I do want to clarify that we have the stage switch rules as per the new Tekken World Tour rules, where really we're okay. You know, we're running our beginner bracket. We're okay with players just want to hop in and get the rematch in. You guys are more than welcome to. Technically, the new Tekken World Tour rules as of like last month or the month before or something, maybe even March, I'm trying to remember when, you have to random select every single game. Did you know that, Sammy?
What?
Yeah,
I thought it was loser pick.
It used to be. That is new Tekken World Tour. Yeah. But we're at a it's funny that we're taken here to Yakushima after being on the near infinite stage. The only seemingly more infinite stage in the game is where we went. But Fidooop did make the character switch off to Jun. We did make the character switch to Jun. I'm sorry, Sammy, that we've left the call. I should be back now.
Nah, it's all good. I was like, wait, I was like, are we gonna get another power situation?
Well, my Discord has a funny button of its own, I guess. Sometimes when it's not primary tab here, it likes to get funny. But we did see WATR, I guess, you know, still working through Fidoop's Jun super patiently, Sammy.
Dude, and look at that. That was a really smart round choice option. WATR going for that backsway launcher just to kind of go for bait and punish a move that Fidooop would go for round.
That's right. Look at that. It really heads up from WATR. Oh my goodness. And this one is huge, extended by heat, Sammy, that gives you enough to take it to round.
And all you need is that reset from heat just to close that game, you know? And I know Truth is smiling like the devil, just seeing some Jun representation going on in the bracket.
That's right. You know the Truth is super happy. Oh my goodness, great patience and then reaction from Fidooop. Huge heavy hits.
And I love the tangle, man. Just seeing some good old neutral movement is just so fun to watch.
That's right. This is insane. Look at that. Fidoop's gonna pop heat up for the attack as well. Just that raw heat. We're in too far away, but punishes now with that.
Ooh, and WATR trying to get that whiff punish launcher, but it just wasn't enough. And Fidooop just able to continue their momentum, just finally getting around on the table.
That's right. That was huge to pull one back, because this is the pivotal game now with both players tied, and then whoever takes the next game will be one step away from grand on winner's side. Nicely done from Fidooop to pop the smash connecting, and that also pops that little Estus blast that Jun has.
And you're seeing the patience, like pop. You see Fidooop just going
really well done,
like going for a jab or a block string, and they don't really go for anything next. You just want to wait and see how WATR reacts.
Definitely, they are really playing out of their gourd right now. It's super heads up from both players. Everyone wants it, and great respect now from Fidooop to block, just hold block, say, I'm gonna wait till it's my turn, and then they close out that round with the throw. Insane stuff from Fidooop.
And that was a really nice trade of blows from both folks.
Look at this.
It definitely turned a very neutral base that you kind of realized we're going into game 2 or 3. And oh my god, the delay launcher! No one really sees it coming!
It's mad!
And there we go. The test of patience. Fidooop breaking the ice with that heat smash. And oh my god, you saw the damage, dude! Just had a sliver of health.
Insanely clutch from Fidooop, who through Jun has pulled it back all the way to take game 3. Now the score is 2-1 in Fidoop's favor. Totally turns that round count around.
Move.
Yes,
it was a smart move, ending that round in an armored move. Because Fidooop just had so much health to kind of just like spend.
Dude, playing with house money, why not let the armor rip? You just need that one tap. That good stuff from WATR now, making Fidooop, earning Fidoop's respect here.
And getting that nice launcher, cashing out damage, trying to see how Fidooop can even out the board here.
That was 2 great callouts, one from each player. Oh my gosh, we'll have to analyze that after the set is over, but here we go. Big pressure from WATR now. Keeps that, like Leo's favorite combo, favorite string up, finishing with the low so often in this set.
Oh my god, that 2-hit string goes so far. That mid-low, you saw that? And wow, I didn't realize that was going to a spiral leading to a combo. Fidooop unfortunately was able to finish the recipe, but WATR getting that nice BNB out.
Oh my goodness.
Just chunks and chunks. Oh my god, that while running. You see that?
Yeah.
That while running move did so much damage.
I cannot believe the chunks that came off the board there, Sammy. Now WATR has said, okay, they brought us back to a bit of a deja vu moment, asking the question of Fidooop again. Says, okay, dude, you're gonna have to do it one more time. Take 3 clean rounds off me. Can you do it?
And WATR getting that juicy launcher from that Hail Mary. And Fidooop don't know when the matchup getting that low parry. He saw that coming a mile away.
Fidooop is absolutely locked in. Nice spring wake up from WATR now. And great extensions, dude. It's like a soccer player just juggling with their knees.
Oh my god, I think WATR just managed to cram in a couple of resets that are just capitalizing on damage, and Fidooop was unfortunately unable to get their footing on that wake up, which allowed WATR to take game 2, and it's 2-on-2, no?
That's right, it is. We are through. We are through the set. Through the set's distance, I'll say. We've gone the distance. We are at the final game now. We are at game 5. Who is going to be rising up to grand finals? Who is going to be rising up to grand finals on winner's side? Because this is insane. This is insane. Shout out to everyone in chat again. Thank you so much. Shout out to Chair Death dropping the follow. Thank you so much, Chair, for dropping the follow. You're dripping with me showdown coming through here, cheering on the FGCB, all the FGCB legends. We actually have our chat command for everyone, so I would invite everyone, whether you're listening to this on the YouTube video or here in chat with us. We got the join the FGCB right here. It's a fighting game community for legends age 30 plus. If you fit that demographic, then please join. You will not find a more constructive and cool group of people who just love fighting games as well. And here we go. My boomer controller here is gonna disconnect for a second, but we are locked in. It looks like it's just the stage select, Sammy, here. The random stage select has brought us here now. But we're staying on Jun and Leo.
Very close stage. It is very scary too, because like in a stage that has walls, and you saw the display of corner carry that happened and like the previous sets. Exactly. This is gonna be more volatile because now you got a wall break that's in the equation, and that floor slam that happens on game 5 is gonna raise a lot of on how these games will play.
Definitely, it's really funny because you felt like the past 2 games that they were playing anywhere but Yakushima, we would have hit the wall. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, unfortunately, WATR within that heat engage, and Fidooop already cashing out on that heat smash.
Nicely done, Savvy. Fidooop was able to close there, spending that health to take some health, and that's 1 round up to Fidooop. And he's mixing in throws now.
That's a good example of kind of what I was talking about earlier. That string that Fidooop was able to get that round with, if you didn't press a button, that would just be a regular low hit. But since WATR was mashing, he was able to get the entire knockdown convert, and Fidooop just getting another round. Is this gonna be a sweep? WATR has a nice opportunity to go for that adaptation, and you can see his patience going. And oh my Jesus Christ!
How did they do that? Oh my goodness!
Cash now taking WATR into the wall.
This is really tight now. Oh my goodness, WATR needs to really show their resolve here. Not gonna, and they're afraid to get low parried again. You see them.
Yeah, they're going for the mid now. But they refuse to just give up their turn. And now we're playing the game of neutral. Anything happens here, and Fidooop just gets that low, that 2-hit low.
Fidooop held on so long and really brought it into foreign territory for WATR, who had been up 2-0 on the round count so many times. Fidooop just goes with the clean 3. Styles make fights. And speaking of style, we got the Cyclops here from Yahmex. Okay, I got that reference, all right?
That's classy.
That is clean. Damn. All right, Yahmex here on lead.
This is Marvel vs. Capcom. Dude. We got 2 Capcom, or 1 Marvel fighter and 1 Capcom fighter. Come on now.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Chumbo here on Asuka. Gonna have to dig deep for this Yahmex's Cyclops.
Dude, that's Jill from Resident Evil.
That is Jill from Resident Evil. It's so nuts. I can't believe it. It's Marvel vs. Capcom, baby. That's crazy.
And Yahmex is playing. Dude, look at how aggressive this dude's Lee is. He's getting some nice Hail Mary lows, and every time he gets a hit, he doesn't necessarily convert it into a combo, but he just leads it into more pressure.
That's right. Look at that. It's 7 golden letters. That's another P word here. Perfect start here for Yahmex in Legend semifinals. And now this is always the most volatile set in the whole bracket because it's our last first to 2. Who will rise up?
And Yahmex's spacing is superb, dude. He goes for a block string, and it just leaves in such a perfect space where if Chumbo decides to go for like a fast option, it would just be just barely out of reach, which allows Yahmex to just go for a nice whiff punish. But Chumbo getting that beautiful launcher that closes game 1, stopping Yahmex to performing the hat trick.
Huge stuff from Chumbo on Claire. It's Claire from Resident Evil. I think we might have misspoke, Sammy. There we were saying Jill. Is this Claire in fact? You're gonna have to get teach me on that.
I had a feeling because I know Jill had like the blue color scheme going. I was like, wait a minute.
There we go. Thank you guys in chat. We got this true matchup here. Look at Chumbo digging back into this set. Okay.
And they're getting so much damage off, dude. Like it's either like the actual red health or the chip damage. It's either one or the other. You're losing it in one interaction.
I love the windscreen there from Lee. Oh my goodness. And that means Yahmex is up 1-0 right now. And this is really crucial, really volatile first to 2. What's gonna happen now? Chumbo's gonna have to start, find some new ways to sort of unlock Yahmex, and it looks like they found an option here through these lows.
Yeah, that's double low.
And I love how Chumbo is popping that heat without the attack real quick, maintaining all that pressure. But kudos to Yahmex, and they got a decent amount of recoverable health off that too.
Yeah, and it's a matter of just, staying safe, picking moves that are not necessarily punished or that are pretty hard to read or to determine that they're punishable.
Big throw from Chumbo is gonna seal the round. Nice call.
That 1+2, you can't necessarily see it. Ooh, and I like that sidestep normal that that Chumbo's going for. They're going for a more evasive approach. They're kind of sensing that Yahmex is being a little bit more linear of their choice of move, so they're just gonna go for and utilize that Y-axis.
That's right, and look at that. The throws come from every angle, every button. The tech not found by Yahmex. That's going to give Chumbo a quick 2-round lead. Certainly established themselves as a force in this set again.
Ooh, spin it, and Yahmex doing the Street Fighter drive rush, trying to use them plus frames, but unfortunately, Chumbo was able to go get that side switch grab and turn the tables near instantaneously. And Chumbo getting that classic launch that we all know and love.
Big stuff. Takes the turn back, tries to throw, but Yahmex has found the text now.
You know, I'm not like a Tekken expert, but there's something I got knowledge check to the point where I had to research this move. That machine gun kicks is actually safe on block. You can't punish it unless you duck the last hit. So it's a 50-50. Wow. It's a really versatile tool that that Yahmex is going to use here. That's definitely a nice option to kind of just throw here and now and there.
That is some real Tekken beauty. That specific counterplay to such a, one move that seems like it's beating you, and you lab at your research, you find it. There's like, okay, this is how you play against it, and it's like all these little really cool sort of meticulous scenarios that I think make Tekken really cool.
Ooh, that block string, Chumbo saw straight to it, and Yahmex going for the Hail Mary heat engage and paying off, smacking Chumbo out of the air, and he's cashing out, tying up this game.
I can't believe it. The round count is now tied. I thought maybe Yahmex had dropped for a second there, and Chumbo was going to have a chance to come back in, but Yahmex was in the driver's seat the whole time. Now it's the final round here. Chumbo needs to win this to stay alive. Ooh. Nice
and look at these ducks, man. They're ducking some insane highs.
This is really special. Big throw from Chumbo now.
Ooh, going for the launcher, but Yahmex had the answer, punishing that launcher perfect, and the jump scare low, and giving Yahmex that game 2.
Yahmex on an absolute tear right now.
Coming from me where I don't really play Tekken too much, I was watching one of my friends play Tekken on their screen share, and it looked like a completely different character. If you put money on it, I could not guess that character's Alucina or the character they're going from. Like, what the heck is that?
Seriously. You really need a reminder. It's like, who the heck am I playing against right now? It's like even this is a big ask to say, is this Lee I'm up against? Is this Yahmex's Lee, or is this Water's Jin, or is this Cyclops versus Sonic the Hedgehog?
And we got the classic Jin drip going against the Cyclops. And what an insane stage that we're playing on too, by the way. Like, once they get that wall explosion, you are going miles of that and that damage. And what a nice tech throw from both folks.
Those folks, and it looks like Yahmex is the one who's going to hold on a little longer. They've been riding this momentum right now through the Legends bracket, and it's going to need a special performance to stop them right now.
Whoa, that was an insane counter hit low that Yahmex was going to go for, and leads into so much damage. The down one, and leading into a nice sequence that since Yahmex is just keeping over those plus frames.
Big stuff. Look at this. Now Water is going to try and dig their way back into the set off of that big explosion.
There you go. And then keeping up that pressure. Oh, and the freaking.
Can we do more? Another one. 2 to make it true here.
And I think that's all the walls. That's a feat. I think they blew up every single blow-upable wall. I think that's not even a word, but I just made it up.
You need to, because this has never been done before. This is the first time we're seeing this. Look at this slugfest now too. Oh, was that a little charge up from Yahmex?
And look at the back and forth. Did he just key charge? Wait, what was that?
Well, I'm not sure what was good with it, but Water is going to answer back with that free kick to close out the round. Water is still in this.
Ooh, Water trying to go for the homing move, and Lee going for the low, but Water wins the whole interaction with launcher, just cashing out on some nice corner damage. And we got the marvelous from Yahmex. going with the marvelous and excellent conversions, and there you go. You got the machine gun kick. Go into a beautiful conversion that Hard-Ten's corner but drops it.
WATR is back in this now, has actually taken the health lead through this insane combo in Yahmex's face after the heat dash, keeps it up to steal the round back. We're at final round now. Final round of game 1.
And I like that call from Yahmex that, you know, even though he was at 1 HP, he fully understood the mission that WATR was going for. He's just like, all I need is just one low to close the game, and he read them straight to the clutch play. Fortunately, this time, WATR was a step ahead and he ended the game with a nice mid. And dude, the amount of back and forth exchanges that is going on is insane. Like, it's actually even.
That's right, and look at that. WATR has pulled game 1 all the way back from the clutches. Yahmex had that game clutched in their hands already. It seemed sure to go up 1-0, but it's going to be WATR's game.
Dude, that pressure that WATR got from Heat, it was like, I think I would have lost. I think any person would lose from there, which is insane. That was some scary pressure that was going on.
Really made the most of all that strength. Really well done from WATR. Now let's see a little more of the dance for a second, Sammy, then right into Heat engaged.
And Yahmex closed the machine gun kicks a little early, but WATR was a step ahead. He did his homework for the knowledge, and Yahmex is picking up WATR off the floor.
Look at that. We did see a little duck on the electric there from Yahmex, but unable to, like, catch their breath right now.
Dude, this game is happening so fast. You commentate on one thing, and there's like 3 things that already happened.
Yeah.
The thing you said.
You gotta get your auctioneer speech out right now. This is nutso.
Yeah, they're going, what's this?
The WATR still holding the line here at mid-screen, sort of trying to back Yahmex up. But Yahmex has been doing some solid approaches now. Is going to have to pop a heat dash to get 1 in now, but this is a big launch. The wall was kind of heating up.
Low, like it's like one of those like memes where it's like, oh, if you close your eyes very closely, you just see Giovanna 2D in that low.
Oh no! Well, it looks like Giovanna has taken us to this round 3, where if WATR takes this, they will be up 2-0. So, they look poised to go strength to strength on this run back.
Look how crisp the neutral is. These people are performing at their best.
Really well done from Yahmex. Huge combo extended all the way over here to the wall. What a roar back from WATR now. Look at all the recovered health they have while they have rage.
And Yahmex, yeah, the amount of help they can convert off, by WATR gets the throw and gets the no round brown off.
Super well done. GG's and super well played. We are still in it. Remember, folks, this is a best of 5, a first to 3 now that we are in the Legends final. So we do have more Tekken to play. We are just backing out because of the cabinet limitation here. So let's see. We could maybe see some sort of switch up on Yahmex's end. It's totally up to them. What will happen here? Sammy, what do you think is like crucial for Yahmex to figure out to sort of like dig away back into this set? Like do you have any counterplay to Jin's game plan that you have in mind?
To be honest, it's a really close set.
Yeah.
Like both players can play neutral really well. Like they're picking the safe block strings. They're trading moves. It's more of just like, how can you surprise? And this is what I mentioned earlier, that you kind of you're forced to mix up your game plan and take risk. Because if you're gonna keep playing safe, then there's only a matter of time how that game plan would start to work. But if people can work or are on the same floor, you have to kind of do like a YOLO move to change up the pace of your gameplay.
And speaking of mixing it up, I think that's one of the few dive kick I think that we've seen from Sonic WATR just on round start here.
Like Tekken is one of those games where like you have to use that arsenal of moves to your advantage, because yeah, there's like 10 moves that you can pick out of that, you know, get the job done, but you need to jump scare them once or twice to with a move that definitely throws your opponent off guard, like WATR did with that round start.
Definitely. This is big stuff again. Big slugfest. We do see Yahmex duck in the electric again.
And dude, oh my god, that duck on the electric is such a cool thing to look at.
Yeah, they've been finding those a couple times here in this set. In these sets, is really awesome to watch. So Yahmex is having some ideas here. They just need a little more to follow through on them. That's gonna be a crazy trade.
And WATR's having that risky playstyle. Dude did a spring kick and utilized those plus frames to go for a launch. And got that neutral. Oh, but he whiffs that the anime protagonist move.
Clock is winding down now, so the onus is on WATR, and they are up to task. They are gonna pop a Rage Art though. It was a little YOLO, considering that they were in the driver's seat with the clock ticking down. Yahmex is gonna pounce on that impatience, even it up.
Yeah, and it was one of those things that like Yahmex had like a nice health advantage while the clock was just ticking, so it was just WATR who felt very obligated to just kind of like let one loose
right
before the time hit 0. It was a good try.
Here we go, big trade again. Everybody sort of falling on their face. That was the soccer player dive there right there. It seemed like the most benign trade. Everyone goes flying. But now we have a big heat engager from Yahmex to get us started. They're gonna make the most of their heat, I think. They don't look ready to pop anything just yet.
Yeah, WATR was. I was gonna say WATR's taking some pages from Street Fighter 6 with the drive rush pressure.
That's right. And look at, we have that heat. We'll call it the heat rush, the heat dash there, of getting popped by Yahmex. But WATR able to like get away from the wall, bring us back to neutral. But dude, and before you know it, the tides keep on turning. It's like this turbulent storm that's going on around the stage. Momentum is changing between these players like a pendulum. It's crazy. Yahmex has brought us to the final round now. So can they stay alive in the tournament?
I feel like what Yahmex does best is that like whenever they get a clean hit, they're instead of like conversing, they buffer up a really hard move to kind of continue their pressure. And the machine gun kicks into a nice spiral. Is this gonna lead into the wall? Yes, it is.
Goodness, look at that. WATR is on the back of a huge launch combo, and if you were wondering if it would kill, it does. It kills, chat. It kills. Sonic WATR has just closed out the game.
Fidooop, who you know clearly worked their way in the winners bracket, and I still had any play time. Waiting for the legend brackets to catch up, and we got a really fired up WATR who, you know, managed to make it on top in the skirmish that happened in legends bracket, and we got the brand new Bryan.
This is Bryan rising up. It's cool because Fidooop sort of went back off of June back to Panda, who had, I feel like, done so much work for them throughout this whole bracket. Now WATR is like leaving Jin on the bench right now to pull out Bryan and see what they can do.
And we have a very neutral approach. Just a game of pokes and see what Blockstring gets a clean hit. And speaking of, we got Bryan of the orbital hidden and getting a nice conversion. And repeat the damage. Y'all beat the damage?
That was really slick. Oh, poor Fidooop is going to whiff the Rage Art, but they're not going to get too punished for it, thankfully. Health is both equal. Fidooop stopped their rage attack, but WATR did it, but now they're just popping the Rage Art right after the human
and what an insane like trade of interactions. We have Fidooop with the old man reaction time blocking that snake edge, and unfortunately was able to punish, but once Fidooop had the ball rolling, WATR was just like ready with that Rage Art.
Totally fitting that it was the Bryan gameplay. What a response, what a counter. Oh my goodness, but look at Fidooop actually locked right back in, gets into heat now, and now they're very close to the 7 golden letters right on cue. What a response from Fidooop.
And that was such a unique like move because they got the heat engage, they got the roll, and it caught WATR off guard because they didn't expect Fidooop to just be on the ground, and it just led to Fidooop to kind of just go take a nice unorthodox approach under pressure.
big launch combo from Water now. And I can't believe we've reached the wall in this stage pretty much. Oh my God.
That's probably the first time the wall has been hit in its entire bracket. And, ooh,
what a low block from Water. Knew exactly what Fidooop had in mind. And look at this. They're pumping the recharge now. Sammy, what's going to happen here? This is crazy scaling.
Cash in. I need everyone in chat to cast their votes. Is this going to kill?
Do we have it? Oh my God! Who bet their Bato bucks on that? Who bet the Bato caps on that? And speaking of, I will get the prediction set up in chat here. Sammy, how about that?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm about to go all in on my bet today. And Water with these launchers, dude. This guy is he's legit just staring at his screen, ready to see an opening, and he's ready with these launchers.
This is insane stuff.
And there we go. Fidooop saw that poke whiffing a mile away and was able to get a launcher off and cash out some damage.
This is insane,
and
right
it's very scary. And you have to keep in mind on how your combo structure works in this map, because you might give up Oki without necessarily knowing by throwing their opponent so far. Like, your goal is to kind of keep your opponent as close as possible, or whenever your character is within their win condition. And Water gets game one.
Game one goes Water's way. What a slugfest that was. And I wonder if that is going to make Fidooop think twice now about staying on Panda. We've seen them, we've seen actually it only happened right here versus Water, where Fidooop felt compelled to bust out the June, but no. But Fidooop wants to pull off something special here. They say, oh, I'm playing with house money. You're going to have to reset me. I'm staying on Panda. I'm staying on Panda. And just to let everyone in chat know, we have the predictions are live. Everyone, you guys are free to vote with your channel points. Let us know who you think you're going to win, who you're rooting for. Vote. Will it be Fidooop or will it be Water here?
And we got some nice low pokes from Fidooop on round start, but Water getting the launcher that he needs, and Fidooop getting the spring attack throw. A lot of back-to-back exchanges, and we're evened up here.
Nice low there from Fidooop. Goes for another one. Stays safe too. Oh, Water actually canceled their attack getting into the heat raw, but Fidooop was ready to pounce on it. Checks it.
Yeah, my boy Water playing a different game. My boy Roman canceled.
What a call out there from Fidooop. Oh my goodness. Let's see, big launch from Fidooop coming out.
With a launcher, but unfortunately could have connected, but he still gets pressure off that.
Nicely done. Oh.
And a heat engaging goes for the low. You never see it.
Look at that, Fidooop breaks the guard now. And look, Water's gonna have to do some digging. Staying super low. And Sammy, we've seen this in this set right now. Water is really heads up to blocking the lows, and I'm wondering how that sort of like conditioning via both players is going to come into play. Look at Fidooop staying on the ground to get the finishing blow there. How about that?
Fidooop held down just to stay as low to the ground as possible, and whip punish Water at the round.
Really crazy stuff, but now Water is off to the races here, getting the wall, getting everything.
I'm getting that nice taunt ready for it to be proc, and Fidooop gets the heat engage.
Look at that! You saw Fidooop, I think, trying to get cheeky with an attack from the ground, and Water just checking it. And look at this! Oh, this damage, but a big launch, unfortunately offset by the wall. That's going to result in Fidooop blowing their heat smash, and Water just punishing them for it, taking the round away.
Yeah, what a shift momentum, and Fidooop trying their best to kind of like try to get out of that flurry of mix-up that Water was bringing to the occasion. What? And what was that? A guard cross? Was it unblockable?
Oh my goodness, Fidooop has brought it out once before in this, and it's just so uncanny to see. Huge chip too.
It is a bash, dude. Look at the heat engage, and Water tried to go for the launcher, but whiffed. And oh my God, Fidooop was gonna go for something big, but Water was a step up ahead of him.
Look at that. A big 1+2 grab from Fidooop. That might be the first one that Water wasn't able to break that we've seen. if that lets Fidooop gives Fidooop just the edge they need to equalize this grand final set 1-1 right now.
Fidooop was blowing the dust off his fight stick for not playing for too while, man. He's now both players are warmed up.
Here we go, right straight into rematch. Everybody is raring to go. Nobody's switching off characters like we've seen from these players before in bracket. Here we go, big sweat engaged. The big slap, Sammy. That's it. The Panda slap.
The roll launcher is crazy. I would not see or guess in my life that move was gonna come.
Yeah, that is what you need to see to believe for sure. And WATR is gonna have to be like best in class right now, studious as ever. Fidooop popping that.
It's getting so much choke, and you see the amount of great health that Fidooop has, and it just takes one combo to get that all back. Or most of it back at least.
Going up against the human nuke, it just takes one counter hit to turn it all around. Nice patience from WATR going up around here after blocking that low. We've seen so many interactions, I feel, where WATR is blocking a low and then getting a crazy punish off.
I agree. They're taking the more like punish approach where they're trying to just see a mistake. And right there, we're just right there. You saw they're going for the OTG, realize how minus it is, and get that nice punish. But Fidooop getting these rolls in. And every time Fidooop gets a roll in, it's a mix-up in itself.
Huge onslaught from WATR and Bryan, not stopping, breaking the wall, breaking the floor, and we still have more to go off of the heat dash. It's still not enough to kill, though. They need one more tap on Fidooop, and Fidooop is holding strong.
I thought I was gonna win if the Twitter clip happened. Y'all seen those this map wall break combos? They're going for like 80%.
Yeah. Let's drop the link in chat.
And yo, Fidooop going for the 3-hit combo, two hits whipping, but the most important one gets the hit.
Nicely done. Everybody taking their turn, patient gameplay from everyone. Fidooop holding block a lot more right now.
WATR is getting these plus frames, dude, and Fidooop finally matches and fortunately matches at the worst part of the string.
Oh my goodness. WATR now has the stuff. That is 3 clean rounds for WATR. They've taken a 2-1 lead over Fidooop here in this set.
I might smell a reset here.
Can we get the reset? Chat, let us know what we're thinking. Could the reset be on? Shout out to Massage Murad. Came in, you're dripping with me show. Thank you so much. You are dripping with me. Shout out. Thank you so much for the follow. And thank you so much to IRCC. Jarek. Thank you so much. I hope WATR can clutch to get a reset. The reset is real, y'all. Dude, what is going to be happening right now? We got everybody in chat vying for their contender. Who is going to come out on top? The reset is one game away here. WATR has shown us everything that they can do it, and they're trying to earn this in a run back of winners finals where they fell to Fidooop. So both of these players sort of have a statement to show who is really getting last licks right here.
Now hold up, Bob.
June is coming out.
Switching up. You probably checked the Google Docs to see the matchup knowledge notes, and you know who knows what the heck is gonna happen here, man.
I cannot tell you. We are just gonna have to sit back and enjoy. WATR showing us that they want this reset through Bryan, and Fidooop showing us they're gonna do it. They're gonna go for all the marbles. They're bringing out the June. They're like, I have my fun and games with Panda. I got my one game in. Let's see if I can avoid, going to the reset.
God, WATR knows the string. He knows that the 4th hit of that string is a low and had that low parry on deck.
They're just like, they have it queued up, Sim. My gosh.
My boy had that magic cylinder in his hand.
The magic cylinder is here. That's one more round. WATR is going straight to strength now.
Ooh, and Fidooop playing a more defensive approach, hoping that WATR's gonna whip a poke. And you see Fidooop stopping that block string before that low is gonna hit. Just
doesn't want to risk
that low parry to happen. Yeah,
that is the respect that WATR's game plan has earned. Look, that's going into heat now. Nicely done from Fidooop. Just nice clean engager. Get us started.
Ooh, into that 4-hit string, and that's safe. And Fidooop whiffs this heat engage. I didn't even expect that to whiff.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. I thought that was I thought the tracking on that made it impossible. I'm a patch behind, Sammy. Really nicely done from Water here, and huge pressure at the wall now, mixing in a throw.
Match point for the reset.
Holy
And
cow.
the duck into the throw is insane.
Oh my gosh.
This guy did his homework.
Water is playing like a legend possessed right now. The reset is in sight. They get the floor break now. What can they rack up here? Oh, you thought maybe they dropped it for a second. They have one more hit to say.
Yeah, they mixed up the commentators. They mixed us up. And now we got Fidooop with the wall break. Now we're going to the infinite stage.
Away we go. Fidooop has brought us here. Can Fidooop give us another game here? Off of this combo though.
Drive rush overhead. That's the classic, man.
It's gonna get away from Water, but that's right. The drive rush over is the classic, baby. My goodness. Everybody like in the chat. Water has pulled off the reset. Sammy, they pulled off the reset. We're gonna have to switch up the calls on the spot right now.
Dude, this is actually insane. My boy Water went to hell and back in the legend bracket, and they're not playing, man.
This Bryan means business. The human nuke is in the building, okay? Perfect attendance right here, asking all the questions, asking Fidooop to earn it right now. They're asking Fidooop to earn it from Water. The reset is real right here. Oh my goodness.
My boy Water, it's like the SpongeBob movie. The boy went to Shell City and back to the Bikini Bottom just to see the final showdown against Plankton, dude.
Oh my gosh, we are here. Fidooop says, let's back this out. Let's get a clean set. Let's mix up the stage one more time. All right. Oh, everybody is handling, and look at this. Water is still as aggressive as ever.
Yeah, and we had the little tango on round start. People were scared to commit for the first hit, but Water was ready for that launcher, and look at that, got the wall break and everything. This is the most volatile stage too, because with the core character, the carry that both characters are capable of, they can just go off on the wall bounce and just be like 60%. You'll blink and lose so much health.
Yeah, and that was really crucial for Fidooop right there to get that recoverable health. Really keeps them still in this game, but that huge pressure from Water and Bryan is like just immense. They're really gonna need to pull all this stuff out, all these answers.
I still have PTSD on this stage from losing this to Squid's arena.
That was, I think, the first ever Tekken Bato City, Sammy, back in the day, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Well, here we're gonna have some shock therapy for you right now, because this is it. We are here, and it looks like both players are gonna get these walls. Big stuff from Fidooop now. This is them digging into the set now.
And gets the heat engage. It gets some beautiful momentum, and that heat timer just clocking down.
There we go. Water able to find one of these wall explosions, and is close to taking us to another one.
And it's one of those things in Tekken where like a block string in itself is a mind game, because
Sammy, the Rage are on reaction one more time from Sonic Water is gonna pick up another round.
get out of here, man.
I lost it there. My goodness.
Oh boy, with the United States of Smash right there. Wait, yo, you see that? Yo, you see this movement? Y'all see this movement? Come on now, you saw it. Yo.
This movement is crazy. Water is stepping really well, walking really well, backdashing really well. It's great stuff with another low parry too. Gonna get foiled by the wall there, maybe unsure of what to do. They're gonna drop it and give Fidooop a prayer here in the game still.
Fidooop confident that forfeit would land, but Water was still ready. He recognized that 3-hit string. And look at this, just down 4-1, and that kind of pressure, just resetting, not committing to a full block string, was what let Water win game 1 of this reset.
Round 1.
Insane. Water is now has the lead. with such a tall task placed in front of it, it was up to them. They had everything to do, and now they are up a game in the reset. The hard part is done. Maybe the harder part is left to do with Fidooop learning more and more as the set grows on. You see them grow into the game.
Yeah, they're evolving mid-match, and this is one of those things that you kind of have to do, especially if you can't necessarily like form a game plan that your component is very comfortable with you doing. You have to switch it up. You have to maybe try a new block string, or maybe like try to cram in something new that you haven't really done before.
Clean ender in that round 1, and even cleaner low block reaction here from Fidooop to get started in round 2. And Fidooop is busting out these like parries there.
Unfortunately, with the launcher, and it goes for another one, but WATR was ready. He's on the wheel blocking it.
Fidooop is really fishing for that launcher. Oh, they're not gonna block that low, but again, maybe foiled by the wall with WATR, and that move to just really feed failures from Fidooop. That low into that second hit is just so damaging.
And you know, Fidooop playstyle kind of reminds me of my playstyle, where whoa!
Will they live? Oh no!
Oh my God, no way!
They didn't have enough juice. I was worried, Sammy. I was worried.
Dude, I thought some insane stuff was gonna go down, but like Tekken, there's a lot of tech that happens, and a lot of like character mechanics and specific stuff you have to worry about. But if you play neutral, like half of like the character's like strong suits kind of just goes straight down to pokes. You don't have to worry about what happens close up because they're so far away that you can just play the good old classic with punish game. And I think Fidooop was trying to conquer that, because whenever they get their turn back, they go for a backdash and try to play as safe as possible.
Definitely. They're like, I cannot be in WATR's face anymore, or worse, the other way around, where they're just like unleashing on me.
Yeah, and look at that right there.
Nice stuff. Fidooop taking another round off of popping the smash on reaction. Says, okay, it may not be the rage art, but I'm gonna. This is a little poetic right here.
Yeah, and that payoff, and this is what I mean. Fidoop's changing their spacing. Instead of going for where June's like most comfortable with these really oppressive block strings, they're gonna go for a whiff punish game, and strong enough to the point where they can just you know, lay back, see what WATR's gonna throw out, and go for a launcher, or even something that, you know, that's a little bit more unorthodox, and then that allows Fidooop to take back the momentum that they really need. That was, in my opinion, a really important match for Fidooop to kind of evolve through this set.
Insanely important. And Sammy, you said it all. This is giving me goosebumps. Is this game plan adjustment from Fidooop? It's giving me goosebumps. Like, so comfortable returning to neutral, reestablishing neutral themselves. This backdash and says the pokes. We're gonna play this game. We're gonna play this game. I'm really gonna test your patience, WATR. And WATR is gonna have to make some adjustments themselves.
However, like as good as this playstyle is, like, and it can be both a blessing and a curse, because you can be playing a little too passive to the point where you might let WATR get away with some things. Like, for example, that round start. If WATR catches on that Fidooop is not going to do anything on round start, you can use that to his advantage.
Right. Say, okay, it's my turn, and with the damage output that WATR has been exerting here with this Bryan, it's like, you know, it's that fewer amount of interactions that they need to really seal a round, and they do just that. Huge firepower wins round 1 here of game 3. And look at that, WATR has the low blocks, unable to, they sort of drop the follow-up there, but still cooking.
Ooh, and that's a really strong June block string. That little flip forward, it's a launcher if you get a hit, even on normal hit. And WATR's just taking the approach to just block it out and go for a beautiful heat smash.
Taking a lesson from our friend Nikki B on the Nikki Bato podcast. Sometimes when in doubt, you just got to tweet it out. WATR is a true poster right here. WATR is a true poster. Just says, I'm gonna keep the moves flying. Okay, it's up to you to establish that spacing. And if I can narrow the environment right here, like they're doing, where you're up against the wall, I'm exploding you, then I'm just gonna make that possibility. That gameplay is just impossible.
Dude, it is crazy too, because like this guy is having such a presence with Bryan, and it is last second. This is a last second pick. Yeah. Like, this guy played
perfect too, Sammy. Perfect here to close out game 3.
this guy picked Jin into the entire like bracket of Bato City, and as like this guy whipped it out as like a second phase to a Dark Souls boss. Like you get comfortable winning the gen, but you have like the stuff to this phase 2.
It was very reminiscent of a truth run through Bato City where they play one character throughout the whole thing, and then I remember then it was like one get to grand finals. It's like every single game, grand and the reset, they won through the Legends bracket with Victor only in that set, Victor only in the grand final set. Insane.
Yeah.
But it's just wild how WATR is cooking right now with Bryan, and now Fidooop has it all to do. What is Fidooop thinking? Are they going to stay on June? Are they going to go back to Panda? Are they going to... What is going to be the adjustment made? They need 2 games now on WATR, and WATR only needs 1. This is neck and neck right now. Who is going to come out on top in this set? Man, this is tense moments, Sammy. This is
you can either go for the random stage reset, or you can kind of just like decide whether you're gonna go for the Panda switch, the character you've just been so comfortable going through for most of your bracket, or you could go for something that no one really can expect. And the June switch definitely paid off getting a game on, but it's to the point where June kind of got a little bit more predictable, and this character has been, you know, ruining a lot of people's tour trips, and to the point where a lot of people have to start doing their research on June, and the character has been studied, researched, and all and about. So why go for a character you can do your research on when you can go like a character like Panda, where, you know, not a lot of people took him to the lab.
The antithesis right here would be Panda, and I remember, you know, there's a little bit of outdated knowledge perhaps, but the character with the second highest win rate in rank, because no one plays Panda and no one knows this matchup. So really here, Fidooop is educating us all, and yeah, would have the edge here in just that unpredictability factor, that bear factor.
Man, the guys better make me go on Dust Loop to figure out the Panda matchup.
But WATR seems to have some footing here. They are 1 round up now. They're 1 round up.
Yeah, 1 round up to take the first place. And WATR going for a really cocky ground start, getting that armored up, but unfortunately wasn't really convert into anything crazy. And Fidooop going for these really nice low pokes, but how many low pokes can it take to WATR to adapt to this? It might be 5.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Fidooop waking up with a heat engager.
Y'all see this? Oh my god, that 1+2 heat engager, it's like a jump scare normal.
And that hop over Fidoop's pressure from WATR to respond with a punish was crazy.
And that orbital super scary. Just that movement of your hurt box. It's one of the things that make Tekken such a fun game to mess around with. And that snake edge.
That snake edge is gonna get foiled. We've seen WATR foiled so many times by the wall, unfortunately. And now this is another situation where Fidooop, the pressure is all on them. They do find a grab, and now they can hit low. They can hit something. Oh my god, they went slow-mo at 1 second, and Fidooop I think would have won anyway on the timeout, but Fidooop ends up getting that hidden. What an end there to that round.
Yeah, what a really cinematic round, and you don't really get those. Those are like the once a blue moon thing, but whenever they do happen, you gotta show an appreciation to it.
Absolutely do here, and now WATR says, let's pick up the show right here at the wall where I'm in charge. Oh, but Fidooop is landing these 1+2 grabs like clockwork now, and actually stopped their attack, landing right in front of WATR, who I think they knew was going to block low, but WATR's still able to take their turn.
Yeah, Fidooop is trying to go for these OTGs, but it's not necessarily paying off. We've seen this time and time again where Fidooop go for that.
Gosh, poor Fidooop.
That bear
low parry, but dropped. I think they must have had a misinput, or I don't know. Poor Fidooop.
I don't even know how that went to that direction. I'm kind of confused.
Oh, that is a shame, but it's not over yet. WATR is 1 round away from sealing the deal now.
And you see WATR's game plan looping the same button. If one button gives you a plus frame,
huge movement and punishes from Fidooop to get back in here.
Ducks the grab though.
Ah, but the snake edge, not the snake edge. They get a trade to sort of even it up and go into heat now.
Oh wait, there you go.
Was waiting for that wake up. Oh, no.
That didn't hit.
Water
No way.
has done
No
it
way.
with the Rage R reaction to check the
No
pressure.
way.
That is going to be round 3. That is going to be game 3 on Water's score. And that is going to be the completed reset. Water has come through with Bryan and done it not once, but twice. They have reset the whole bracket.
That's all she wrote. You know what they say, those who seek can definitely level up.